Here is the tail of the tape for ESL Cup Americas number 83. No Americans, no South Americans making it through today, but we do have still an excellent Grand Finals best of 5. Sok versus MichaeL, a Korean derby over here. Relatively evenly matched, as it says, with their win rate against each other. Two legends at this stage in the scene. Two nice guys as well. Sok, one of my favorite players of all time. MichaeL, one of the nicest guys I've ever met in my whole life. Not that I've actually met him, but spoken to on the internet. Sure, let's say that. I digress. Game 1, Northern Isles. Here we go. Here's MichaeL in the bottom left of Northern Isles. In the upper right, here's Mr. Sok. MichaeL has Carson's number. Well, he called me on Discord. Yeah. Archmage coming out for Mr. Sok. And Death Knight for MichaeL. Yeah, apparently MichaeL was just making coffee after all. Apparently he was just making coffee. Alright, Ted Fiends. Sok definitely is a very, very strong matchup against Undead. I think it might be he might be one of the strongest in the world. One of the strongest in the world. Can anything type? Oh, by the way, sorry Nox is here. I missed your. I didn't miss your 17 months, but we were on break the whole time. But I appreciate it if you're still here. Nox is here, as your name would indicate. Do appreciate the subscription. 17 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, Cruncher had to go because it got a little bit too late for him, unfortunately. But at least he caught that best of 3 from earlier. If anyone missed that best of 3 between Sok and Laliat, that was an excellent series. Cruncher went to bed. Cruncher, there he is in the chat. So Acolyte will give the 25 experience to the Archmage. And Sok will creep. Death Knight will creep. A green Footman sees all. We'll see if Sok can get any crazy last hits. Probably not. And tech underway, so no sort of ghoul expansion, Ted Fiends expansion, no weird strats for Mr. MichaeL. And 4th farm and tower coming up for Sok, so it will be an expo eventually. Not the greatest items for the Archmage. For MichaeL, on the other hand, pretty decent so far. Looking for Mantle here, most likely. He will get gauntlets, not terrible, not terrible. A little bit more health, can't complain with that, can ya? Can ya? I dare you guys, complain about it. Complain about those gauntlets. Last hit, not available, nicely done. Or if MichaeL didn't get that, he wouldn't be level 2, that'd be a huge blow, so. The Sok, this is a very delayed expansion from Sok. Very delayed, this is interesting. Very interesting. I'll untime you out. This time, Monster Hands. Alright, Sok going for the expansion as the 4th camp against Undead. Not the most orthodox way to play. MichaeL did buy another circlet. And here he comes with the harass. Does have a new rod as backpack? We'll see if Sok's able to secure this Ogre Magi. Oh, surround potential. You see, he's move commanding, not attack commanding, so he was looking for a surround there for a second. One Mana Sling comes into play, but the coil still secures the Tuskar. But the Ogre Magi will go to Sok level 3 of the Archmage. Talisman of Evasion, the Death Knight, getting a little bit below half health, and you would love to use all this mana before you have to back away if you're in MichaeL's shoes right now. And they probably are nice shoes. What do you think he wears? He probably wears dress shoes, guys. Dress shoes or Converse, one or the other. One or the other. The peasant falls. But let's not forget just how delayed this expansion is. 5 minutes, and the town hall's only now going up. MichaeL's about to be tier 2. I got banned for calling the casters silly billies.
Players' forces are under attack.
You always have to wonder, is it the bot or is it the mod that banned you? Right? You always have to wonder that in this channel. Creeps get woken up, but not going to do a ton of damage. The Archmage sold some items. Sold that talisman, most notably. And the Footman pretty well positioned currently for Sock teching. His tech is kind of the same timing it would be otherwise if he had gone for the expansion immediately, because of course, if you creep it later, you take less damage because you have more Footmen, you have a higher level Archmage, you have more items, and you have more lumber at home to tech earlier, so it's all evens out at the end of the day. Going for this later expansion, you just of course have less gold from the expansion. Lots of Footmen. Is defend underway? It is underway. And so far, no Footmen have died, right, this game? This is looking excellent for Sock. Looking excellent. He just ensures by creeping so much before creeping this expansion that he's going to take no damage, that he's going to have a ton of Footmen, and that he's going to have level 3 Archmage. And then look at the pressure now. He's got 7 Footmen with defend, full mana, full HP Archmage with boots of speed. Like, how is MichaeL supposed to leave his base? How's he supposed to leave his base? I don't know. Second barracks coming up as well. Very early second barracks as well from Sock. Almost early enough to indicate rifles, really. Where's Nike slides? Well done. Ooh, nice surround with the Footman there. No way to save that. Oh my god, Sock is kind of owning MichaeL, guys. He's kind of owning him. We're getting to overcommit City, though, here with the Footman. There's going to be a couple of losses for Sock. Yeah, after killing that Fiend, I think you just back away with the Footman. Now he's going to probably lose 3, 4 Footmen. He's already lost 2. Close to losing a 3rd. 4th is out of position. There is another Nova. And really, like, you know, MichaeL's just waiting for tier 3 anyway. He's trying to get level 3 Death Knight, which he's going to off Footman. I think MichaeL's totally fine with these trades. Kills another Footman there. Yeah, overcommitment, I think, from Sock slightly, but a lot of time has been bought. And he is going into rifles, which is something he did against Happy on this map, actually, in War 2 Champions. Am I remembering that right? Any other Uber nerds in the chat that remember that? That is what he did, right? That's what he did. Didn't work out against Happy, but maybe it could work out differently against MichaeL, especially with this sort of an early game. Blanky, what is your name when you play these tournaments? You always say you're playing these tournaments. What is your name on the bracket? I'll cast your games if I know who you are. I'll cast them next week. Level 2 Lich, level 3 Death Knight. Is it too late for a Dark Ranger, guys? Paladin Seki, that's exactly what he did against Happy. Is it too late for, or not Dark Ranger, for a Pit Lord, I mean. Is it too late? And of course, it's not really designed to, you know, counter the 2 barracks rifle play that Sock is doing. Boil Nova on the Archmage, potion right away. Not going to be too effective because it's going to be a Paladin. Oh, look at this harass from Sock. Just excellent pressuring the statues, delaying the creeping of the shop, all the while creeping his Paladin. Reset, MichaeL, lucky I didn't play this cup? Absolutely, I remember. Where were you guys that day? True Shot, excellent item for MichaeL. Would have been great for Sock as well. But I think Sock is willing to accept at this stage in the game that he's not going to get these contested camps. He's instead happy just to creep his Paladin on his lonesome. Totally fine, totally fine. Stone the best. Wand of the Wind actually quite good, especially against the Paladin. Wand of the Wind can be very effective. You can cyclone the Paladin, nuke the Archmage. Lich level 3. MichaeL's playing this quite well. Banshee tech isn't going to be as effective as it would be in a standard game against mass rifles. But still might be good. Level 3 Paladin. 1-0 rifles is a second attack upgrade on the way. It is. And these farms not going to be canceled. 66 supply against 47, but the heroes are, you know, stronger, I suppose, for MichaeL with the orb. This is going to be tough for MichaeL. This is going to be tough. He can't nuke a hero. He doesn't have a Dark Ranger to silence the Paladin to secure kills. But he's still against Defend Footman. It is going to be difficult for MichaeL. Ooh, and even a workshop for flying machines now. Why not, eh? Try it out. Nuking the Paladin. It is Devotion Aura, not Divine Shield, so... It is a wise choice to nuke the Paladin, but we see Sock just micros the Paladin back to the Priests, heals him up, and gets back in there. Oh, nuke, but met with a single Holy Light. And if MichaeL can't do something now, he's not going to be able to do something ever. And I'm afraid now is soon ending. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Well, it sounded cool. Whatever. Holy Light secures a Fiend kill. All the footmen have been cleaned up, but something Sock wanted to lose. The kiting has been good for MichaeL, but how much can Micro do for you? Not enough. Not enough, I'm afraid. Statue falls. Last coil used to save the Fiend. Level 4 Archmage. Excellent for the Priest, for the Paladin. Tier 3 on the way. No Tier 3 for Sock at all. Interesting, very interesting. It was just 30 minutes already. Unfortunately, Corbin, the break only went for about 3 minutes before MichaeL was back. There was a little bit of a miscommunication. It's totally fine. Totally fine. Medallion of Courage. And MichaeL eventually going to have to defend his main base. Down portal back. Ooh, Water Elemental's going to give some decent mana and experience. Mana to the Destroyer, experience to the heroes. Holy Light, oh my dear lord, look at the focus. That Death Knight's just dead. Potion of Vulnerability passed over. Coil Nova trying to get Sock out of here. Oh, Wand of the Wind, I said this could come into play. Oh my god, Heal Scroll, Priest Heal. The ball's on this man. Sock realizes he can end the game right now, and he doesn't want to have to Town Portal away. Paladin going to come back down, going to Holy Light the Death Knight. Holy Light's, did he just Holy Light the Lich? Even Mortar teams in the back now, too. And GG will be called in 1-0 for Sock in an excellent Game 1. Very well played from Mr. Sock. With a very innovative style as well. We're talking about StarCraft right now, guys. What are you talking about? What was you guys' rank when you played StarCraft? Undoubtedly, everyone that plays Warcraft at least tried StarCraft, right? What was you guys' rank? What's the best rank? Did Pally buy parry up? Did he? Maybe he did. I missed it if he did, but definitely a possibility. Imagine level 2 Nova on a group of Zerglings. I don't know, would you be able to beat... I don't even know what the stats are like in StarCraft compared to Warcraft. Like, Warcraft has higher health and higher damage, right? I think Warcraft units would just win in StarCraft. Somebody make the custom map. Literally, like, play Orc against Terran. Just straight up. But one side of the map has to have gold mines, right? One side of the map has to have minerals and gas. Other than that, see who wins. That'd be so ridiculous. But they have Warcraft 3, a custom map on StarCraft 2, right? So it's doable. I don't know what the exact stats are. Like, you know, maybe there's a world in which StarCraft units have like 100 health, in which it would be ridiculous. But if they have like, you know, a couple hundred health, doable. But then you have to figure out how much experience do the StarCraft units give to the Warcraft heroes. All right, last refuge will be map 2. Plat, Diamond. I managed to get to Plat. That was my highest rank. Wasn't very good, though. I played Protoss and a little bit of Terran. Low Masters. Bronze XD. Well done, well done. It's all about that fun you have along the way. I thought it'd be fun to have a little bit of a challenge amongst the Warcraft players. Like, find some Warcraft players that I know that haven't played a lot of StarCraft. Because me, I've only played probably played less than 50 games of StarCraft 2. Maybe less than 100. You know, find a group of us, maybe 5, and just be like, okay, we're all brand new to this game, but we all play Warcraft. Let's play for like a month and see who can get the highest rank. I think that'd be fun. A fun little challenge. Just as something on top of playing Warcraft, you know? Regardless, though, map 2, last refuge. Sokka up 1-0 against Mr. MichaeL. We'll see if Sokka can get the 2-0 lead, or will MichaeL be able to equalize? Here we go. Here's Sokka in the bottom left and the upper right. Here's Mr. Champ. Yeah, I mean, literally just the same exact stats on both sides. Although there's the issue of you'd have to make the attacks and armor, because even in StarCraft, if I remember correctly, there's armor and damage types, right? Like Marauders can counter whatever unit. So you'd have to figure out how the attack and armor types work. You have to figure that out, and you have to figure out the experience thing, and then I think after that, you could do it. But there is, like, intuitive ways. Like, Marines would obviously have medium armor. Zealots would obviously have heavy armor. Like, there's intuitive ways to do those things. And you just transfer that over. Alright, Death Knight again, Ted Fiends. Archmage. Probably see a relatively similar game to last, but I would be surprised to see that rifle build out of Sokka again. I'd also be surprised to see him delay his expansion creep so much. Maybe he'll go for the Merc Camp first. This first footman, wherever it goes, will tell us that. But I'd be surprised to see him go Expo that late. Oh, but maybe if he does go for the Merc Camp, which seems to be what he's doing right now, maybe that's the play. Micro Wars tournament, that could be fun. It needs to be like a really good Micro Wars map, though, in Warcraft. Mercenary Camp, a decent creep, because in case you're against, say, a Crypt Lord, you want those mercs. But the Acolyte's going to deter Sokka from pulling that. Well done from MichaeL. And MichaeL getting backpack, gonna go creep the Priest. And luckily for MichaeL, the Footman isn't gonna be totally annoying. Otherwise, you know, this Footman could be on top of him, maybe pull the Murlocs when he's trying to creep the Priest. It could be very annoying, so it's nice to see for MichaeL that he's not going to be under too much pressure from that scout footy. And Archmage will get level 2.
The player's forces are under attack.
And Illusions, which is really good actually for MichaeL. Oh my god. What about supply limits? I think you still give each player the same supply limit. And this is why illusions are very good. MichaeL can do this 2 more times with the 2 more illusions that he has. Oh, there's enough time on this water elemental so that MichaeL can coil it. There's 42 experience. Oh, the armor types work differently? I see, okay. Maybe it's more difficult than it seems, but still. Seems like a lot of work for a really stupid idea. Why not do it? Illusions, not a stupid idea at all to keep these around a mercenary camp. And there's still one more charge for MichaeL, so he's, with every charge of Illusion, he delays this expansion longer and longer because you cannot creep while you're getting the mercenary camp pulled on your militia. It's just too difficult. And he'll still be able to do it. I think it'd be wise for Sock to even kill this Illusion with these militia right now. Oh, but MichaeL's not even going to go for it. Surprise, MichaeL's not going for it. Going for the pole. And again, is this 5 minutes? 4 minutes, 15-second expansion creep. Very delayed. This seems to be what Sock prefers to do. MichaeL did not get that trapper. MichaeL didn't get any of the creeps. He managed to pull the Merc camp, but a little bit too late. It doesn't even really affect the Expo now. Oh, Fiend a little bit out of position. Oh my god, Death Knight a little bit out of health. Didn't see that. When did he take that much damage? This is, I'm afraid this is going even worse than last game went for MichaeL, and last game went very poorly in the early game for MichaeL. This is very difficult. It seems like Sock really has like an airtight early game against Undead with this extremely delayed expansion. Yeah, Burl next door, yes. Yes, you are correct in saying that, absolutely.
A player's forces are under attack.
Bring up protection. Yeah, Sock is just, say it again, he's just airtight here. This is looking like a 2-0 already. I just don't know how MichaeL gets out of his base. Look, healthy footmen, 5 footmen. Okay, 2 more that need to be healed up. Okay, let's give the devil his due. Defend almost finished. Yes, the tier 2's done. The Lich is almost out, but doesn't seem to make a difference if you kill a couple of footmen, especially when your Death Knight's this low. This is Boots of Speed, Claws of Attack, Gloves of Haste on this Archmage. You could chase this Death Knight down all day. Can dance all day, can dance all day. Try and hit me, try and hit me. Uh-oh, he turns around. Oh, it's not being a little bit inefficient. One more hit. And TP away. Oh yeah, I definitely don't think Warcraft units versus StarCraft units would be balanced at all. It would just be kind of hilarious for about 30 seconds. That's about it. I don't think it at all would be a balanced or good game mode. I would like to see it, in theory.
A player's forces are under attack.
And as soon as MichaeL wants to back away to creep, Sock goes into the base. They pulled me back in. I've been watching The Sopranos lately. God, why didn't I watch this show earlier? I'm happy I didn't, but I watched the entire season in one day. I watched the whole first season on Sunday. The whole first season. It's 13 episodes. They're an hour long each. Acolyte's going down. They pulled me back in. Another Acolyte gonna possibly fall. No tier 3 tech this entire time. And let's remember that Sock is teching behind this. Is he going 2 barracks again? Yeah, 2 barracks rifles yet again. Why not? Wait a second. Sock with level 2 aura? That's a mistake. That's an objective mistake. That is just a mistake. Yeah, let's not overanalyze that. That is just a mistake. As is committing all these footmen. Every single footman just died here, guys. Again, Sock has such a nice early game, and then he commits in all the footmen for no real gain. Last game he killed a Fiend. This game he killed 2 Acolytes, delayed the tier 3, but every single footman, not worth it.
A player's forces are under attack.
DK's gonna get 3 though. I think MichaeL just power creeps here and then hopes his tier 3 timing can do work, but if he allows the Paladin to get level 3 and he allows the rifle numbers to rise, it's tricky to win a fight regardless of hero levels. will be Paladin level 2, but here comes MichaeL. You also watch The Wire? Yeah, I've been told to watch that as well. The thing I like about The Sopranos so far is that it's not, like, perfect. Like, nowadays when you watch TV shows, like Netflix shows or something, they're so refined. Like the sound design, the editing, it's all, like, perfect and crisp and clean and refined. Whereas The Sopranos, there's sloppy cuts, editing, there's, like, lines that are messed up. But it's just, the acting and the writing is so good that it doesn't even matter. The sound design is honestly at times very bad. But it's just so well, everything is just, like, the acting and the writing is just carries it through. It doesn't even matter. DK level 3, nice harass. This is what losing all your footmen can do, is it's difficult to creep, and now the target for MichaeL becomes not footmen, but rifles. And of course, you're able to lose footmen at this stage. You're not able to lose these rifles. Tier 3 about to be done. Orb can then be passed by Backpack or by the Death Knight level 3 Lich. Sock is not looking that strong right now, guys. Dark Ranger 3rd. All MichaeL needs is to grab an orb.
Forces are under attack.
He should really grab an orb. Of course, statues don't get backpack, so you got to bring it on a tool. One rifle already fell. The Berserker not long for this world. Coil Nova. I think this all just comes down to Sock losing all the footmen in the main base, guys. Cancel on, that was the workshop. One fiend burrowed. Militia being called. Is there dust though? There could be a reveal, but no way to kill any of these fiends. No coils though. No coils, no TP. But just excellent trades for MichaeL through and through. Another priest dies. Another priest dies. Rifle. These are just great trades for MichaeL right now. And he did get his orb, by the way. A fiend brought it. Parts you specifically think had bad sound? Well, I watched 16 episodes in one day, so. And I also watched it with headphones, and obviously it wasn't made for headphones. So that, actually thinking back to it now, maybe that is a reason. And it might have been done for artistic reasons. I don't actually know. I'd have to literally ask the people who did the sound design. So that's two reasons why I might be wrong. But that's just something I noticed. One rifle out of position. A lot of skellies, guys. Oh, again, Wand of the Wind for the Pally, which is going to secure another rifle kill, and maybe, yeah, and a priest kill. Although this is getting to a lot of skeletons. Like, all the priests are dead. Look how many skeletons there is. We're going to 1-1 city here. It's looking like. Look at all the skeletons. What is this? Happy versus Focus on Turtle Rock? Look at this. And all the priests were dead. There's no adept either, even if they were alive. Oh my dear lord. Oh, weird coil there. Weird champ, MichaeL. Weird champ, weird champ. Rifle out of position. 3 fiends burrowed, or maybe 2. Could come back into the fray now. Let's not forget that MichaeL has no town portal, so if ever the DK in trouble, he's probably going to die. And all the fiends do unburrow. This one statue going to be working overtime. You want a piece of my heart? Or no, that's working for the weekend, not working overtime. Whatever. Potion of Vulnerability stolen, and that's going to be important for Sock once he uses the Greater Heal, and the Potion of Vulnerability already has. Last coil used. And flying machines now come in. Let's not forget the workshop was canceled earlier, so the mortar team count is not going to be too high. And red camp, aura's here. So good. Battle drums may be the best, actually, with mass rifles, right? Like, normally you say, oh, the movement speed, but battle drums might just be better, because what you want here is just damage. Claws is going to suffice for that as well, I suppose. And MichaeL, of course, wants the movement speed, which he gets, because he wants to be kiting the rifle army. Excellent. Excellent item.
Players' forces are under attack.
Oh, the skeleton numbers. Just when Sock thought he was out of skeletons, MichaeL pulled him back in, and the mortar team gonna be Nova. Gonna go down. And water elementals taking care of the statues in the back. I love it when human players do this. And the skeletons taking care of the peasants. The Nova Coil taking care of the rifles, taking care of the mortar teams. And it looks like MichaeL found the hole in the strategy, which is kill all the footmen and then just keep fighting. You don't let the human get to critical mass. They're not looking too scary. You don't let them get to Paladin level 3 early. They're not too scary. That seems to be the hole in the strategy. And this is 58 supply against 45. And look at the heroes. Thank you for the sub, James Dean. Love your work. You've probably heard that one before, haven't you? With the Prime for 5 months, he says, who's your favorite character on the show, Carson? Who's my favorite character on the show? I like the guy who says that line. Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back. Just the most stereotypical Italian guy. I like that guy. I like not the main character, like the henchman roles. And like the other guy, like the older guy. Who does all like the grunt work. I like that guy too. I'm not good with names, so I'm not good with names. Sock trying to hold on here. Trying to hold on. His hero levels are getting stronger, but, you know, we're looking at a soon-to-be 5-5-4 undead. Hero focus might be the play, but level 2 aura, statues, health pot use, level 5 on the Lich. There's just not much of a shot. This might even be a Dedalin soon if the nuke comes in.
Players' forces are under attack.
And we're definitely going to 1-1 city. ETA, 30 seconds. Zeppelin is, of course, not going to be Webb. And Sock going to try to hold on. He's just got 2 rifles, though, guys. He's got 2 rifles. Oh, he's got 3, and he's back down to 2. Ooh, and the Dark Ritual now. Which is why level 4 is such a nice upgrade for the Lich if you go Frost Armor on 2. And Coil Nova, that's what the heroes can do for you. And that's not what the heroes can do for you, but what you can do for them, and what they do for you is take us to a Game 3 with a tied series. How do you guys like that sentence? Alright. We're having some fun. We're having some fun. Last Refuge will go to MichaeL. And we got ourselves a series. I love to see it. Love to see it. Because Stock had such a nice early game. I was like, oh no, is MichaeL just going to get 2-0'd here? And then we're going into Game 3. Silvio Dante, is that his name? Yeah, those two guys. Not Pussy and not the young guy, but the 2 other guys. Like, those characters are awesome. I don't know what happens to them. I don't know what I'm only 3 episodes into season 2, all right? With that being said, I mean, not that I want you guys to say spoilers, they don't really bother me. I've already seen the last scene from the show. I know how it ends. Spoilers don't really bother me. So, if you're going to try and troll me with those, I don't really care. Yeah, Sock's probably gonna have to change it up. I mean, the strat looked really cool in game 1. It was nice, it was surprising, it was fresh, it was hot, it was clean, but going into game 3, I think we gotta see something more standard from Mr. Sock. God's Warcraft 3, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, the Skellies were good, bro. The Skellies were good. Almost looking like a sound like a farmer's insurance commercial. Well done. Yeah, I don't even know what those names are. HCIR. Sal and Polly, that sounds familiar. Those names sound familiar. I'm really bad with names. I honestly am very bad. Like I was talking about the movie Heat for like a month on stream, and I didn't even remember any of the characters. You seen Goodfellas? Yeah, like 100 times. Which is weird. Why I don't know why I've never watched The Sopranos, because I love all those mob movies. I've seen all of them, like all the Godfathers, Scarface, Goodfellas, Casino, all of them, all of them. Heat, right? Carlito's Way. What other ones are there? I've seen them all. The Irishman. Titanic sinks at the end. Spoiler, they could have saved themselves if they put their life jackets underneath the door. It would have had enough buoyancy to hold 2 people. There's a spoiler for you. That guy's trolling. That guy's trying to troll the chat. Freddie Mercury dies at the end of Bohemian Rhapsody. Fair, fair. Superman dies. Iron Man is dead. Gandalf is actually Dumbledore's brother. Wow. Alright, here's game 3. Kid wins the prize in Slumdog Millionaire. Yeah, yeah. Jesus returned after 3 days. Nice, nice. Happy Gilmore wins with a crazy shot. Despite all the destruction on the golf course, he was able to make the shot in. It went over the car, on the scaffolding, and right in. Here we go. Right into game 3 on Amazonia. A tied series. Wouldn't have guessed it. Wouldn't have thunk it. But here we go into Amazonia. Here's Sock in the upper right. In the bottom left, tying up the series with a beautiful last Refuge performance, Mr. MichaeL. Gangs in New York. Yep. Great movie, great movie. No, Monster Hunters, I haven't seen that. My Cousin Vinny. Yeah, I have seen that. It's been a long time. Oh, what's that? Donnie Brasco? Oh, I was forgetting. The Departed, of course. A classic, The Departed. Excellent movie. Brokeback Mountain. Have not actually seen that. Did win a lot of awards, though. So, Archmage coming out. Lich first for MichaeL. We're going to have some fun tonight. Everybody have fun tonight. Ozark, waiting for season number 3. Great show. Mr. In Between, haven't heard of that. Long Ball Larry. What me and Bidu did watch together is we watched There Will Be Blood together, which, excellent movie. We watched it, me, Bidu, and Sithrin watched it together. That was a good time. Although they had seen it like a bunch of times. I had never seen it. Alright, so Lich, there's a couple ways to play this. Of course, the idea is Ghouls, Lich, Nova, pressuring the expansion, but what we've seen Krav do is go Naga and then Dark Ranger, and literally just focus heroes the entire game. Also, you can transition into standard Death Knight 2nd, Dark Ranger 3rd, just like you would in Undead Mirror, but just with a better early game. Shooter McGavin, fun fact, Shooter McGavin lives in the town my dad used to live in, and when they went grocery shopping, they met Shooter McGavin, but they didn't actually know what his name was, so they just called him Shooter McGavin. I'm pretty sure they got a picture with him. Nice pressure from Sock. I love this as a reaction to the Lich. You obviously know the Lich can't heal, so... Footman not quite denied. Ring of Protection, by the way.
A player's forces are under attack.
And is Sock, yeah, 4th farm. So Sock's going to expand, but as we've already found out in this series, Sock is very willing to delay the expansion, but not for too long, as it seems, as he pulls it with the Footman Militia on their way over. Scouted, though. And MichaeL, happy with his Footman kill and his first creep camp, is going to go creeping himself, but he got infeed a little bit.
A player's forces are under attack.
But all he wanted was the level 2, and here he goes, across the map. Greater heal, probably what Sock wants, but Mana Steal also wouldn't be too bad, in all seriousness. Greater heal going to be great. Going to deter MichaeL from probably hero focusing. There's Sithrin in the chat, comes out of the woodwork. And Ghouls coming out of the woodwork. Going to kill a bunch of peasants here. Although Ghouls are going to be exchanged for peasants, though. Let's not underestimate the lies of the Ghouls here. Ooh, and Sock goes for the surround. He might have to attack. He might have to attack, guys. Yeah, Donnie Brasco's a great movie. I've been meaning to rewatch it because it's on Netflix. I haven't seen it for like 5-6 years maybe, so I'm meaning to watch that. Ah, Remo was also there for a little bit. Yeah, that's right, that's right. He saw the best scene in the whole movie.
A player's
I've also been meaning to rewatch The Godfather. I need to rewatch all those. Is he wearing a green jacket? I don't know what he's wearing. I didn't meet him. Good pressure now from Sock. One more Ghoul falls. The Nova is finding some decent value. It's only level 1 Nova still, though. By the way, the Greater Heal was already used on the Archmage. Missed that, sorry. And Tier 2 not quite done. This is going to be a Town Portal. And then maybe a Town Portal into Death. Oh, but nice base build from Mr. MichaeL. Yeah, he just says, whatever, I'm going to lose my Lich. And GG will actually be called. Yeah, there was no way there actually to keep the Lich alive, because regardless if you TP, Sock's not going to let that Lich away. So that's game number 3. A nice attempt, but as they say in the biz, a swing and a miss from MichaeL. And Sock is at match point. Reservoir Dogs, oh, of course, of course. Seen everything Tarantino's done, but I haven't seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I don't know why I haven't watched it yet. Don't know why. Don't know why. You drink sweet tea. What exactly is sweet tea? Because here in Canada, we have something called iced tea. But if you order iced tea in America, they make you tea. They make you tea and they put ice in it. Whereas if you get iced tea in Canada, it's something like, you know, it's a different drink. It's not tea with ice in it. So sweet tea is maybe a third thing. Like Godfather was kind of meh. It's probably drawn out for some, I would imagine. Some people also don't think the third one's very good. The second one is like real good. Pretty Woman, isn't that one of the most highest selling films of all time? I thought it was. Seems like Echo Isles will be maybe the last map of the night, guys. But a map where we could see maybe the Crypt Lord make an appearance. Serenity. Good to see you, good to see you. Could see a Crypt Lord here. Could see a Crypt Lord, but maybe Michael goes back to what worked for him on last Refuge, which would be DK standard. See if Michael can clap back. Would love to see a game 5. Would love to see it. And taking stock to the game 5 in a matchup he, I would almost say, specializes in. Would be quite nice to see. Here we go. On to Echo Isles. Your sock in the upper left. Nothing crazy. No pally rifles. No barracks first. Standard. And for Michael, Altar Crypt. This could very well be the map where he goes for the Lord of the Crypt. What's my favorite Tarantino movie? Pulp Fiction, by far. It's my favorite movie of all time. Which might be like a basic favorite movie. I'll admit it. I'll admit it. Maybe that's, you know, like a basic I'm 14 and this is deep favorite movie, but it is. It is. I have very fond memories of watching it. I still go back and watch it. I really like it. That's it. It's my favorite movie. Next to that, probably Kill Bill. Acolyte going across. Crypt Lord it is. But a tell would be, you know, this Acolyte would be a tell, I should say, for Ted Fiends. So we'll see if Sock bites. We'll see. Oh, Sock going for a Mountain King first. Which, in the past on Terran Stand, remind me, correct me if I'm wrong, Mountain King first was considered the counter to Crypt Lord when the Crypt Lord first came to fruition. So, maybe this is actually what Sock wants? Maybe this is what he wants. Michael will steal the priest. He gets bashed! Oh, and it will go down. Oh, but that is a... it kind of sucks. It kind of sucks. I won't sugarcoat it. But, you know, the Mountain King does still want the priest. Because how else do you heal? You can't tank with the water elemental. So you have to tank somewhat with the Mountain King. So the priest heals up the Mountain King. You see where I'm getting at? You see where I'm getting at? So that is something. It is effective, but not ideal.
A player's forces are under attack.
Crypt Lord will be scouted. Expansion will be crapped. Blood will be shed. Acolyte comes back. Mountain King Talisman Evasion, level 2. And we're going to see Sock probably call the boys, go for the expansion very soon.
A player's forces are under attack.
Footman, potential for a surround, but there's no level 2 yet, and it wouldn't even be worth the impale. And Michael going for the safer expansion. Wants Nerubian, then Haunted Goldmine. Best films of the Austin Powers movies. Those are very, very good. And they hold up. They're still hilarious. I watched most of the time when I watch those, as Michael gets closer to level 3. No last hit there for the Footman. Doesn't get it. I watched the majority of those, or the majority of times I watched those films, I should say, when I was a kid. And I don't think I quite appreciated them when I was a kid, like the humor. I think they get funnier the older you get, actually.
The player's forces are under
Those
attack.
movies. So, Mountain King, not going to get that last hit. Illusions, not too bad. Expansion being crept right now by Footman and Militia. Why is Michael not expanding yet? He buys a staff. Buys dust, even. Now, why did Michael buy dust? I have no idea. Am I missing something? Why did Michael buy dust? I must be missing something, right? Am I stupid? Regardless, Cripplord gonna get level 3 most likely if you can get this Huntsman. Maybe Sock aware this could be level 3? No, not going to be aware, not going to stop it. Oh, is there Bash, by the way? There is Bash. Going to have to retrain to Clap later on. Interesting staff location. Yeah, Warcraft 3 is 19 years old. And I'm 12. Both players expanding, but Michael really delayed his expansion. Really delayed it a lot.
The player's forces are under attack.
And the Mountain King could potentially go for some Acolyte kills. Oh, he's going to get them in transition. Beautiful play from Sock. Oh, not so beautiful after all. The idea is what's counted, I suppose. And he's going to get a couple of ghoul kills. This is an angry Mountain King currently. Probably even the priest could go down. A lot of beetles though. Yeah, he's gonna probably snag that priest kill, right?
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, one more kill. And it will be a bash to secure that. This ghoul could die as well. Surprised to see Sock not using bolts more frivolously, but I suppose it's alright. Maybe he wants to look for the perfect opportunity to go for this, the hero focus. One more bolt, and then we're going to have to see Michael probably staff out right away, but he's going to eat a bash. I think his Cripplord is just dead. Oh, it's going to be so close! And he does get it. Thanks to the Footman and actually thanks to the Berserker being there. And Sock takes the 3-1 in ESL Cup Americas number 83. What a fun tournament today. What a fun tournament. We had some new names. We had some upsets. We had a little bit of a wacky, we thought we were going to have to take a 30-minute break, but we didn't. We had Cruncher on for a little bit. We had a crazy best of 3 between the Light and Sock. That was a fun day. It was different. It was different. But what isn't different is Sock taking the W. And he's going to get the 3-1. Congratulations to Sock. And I'm going to say, GG's, guys. Thanks for playing today. Because I want them to play again. And that'll be that. That'll be that.